This is me, Chris Gilmour, episode 2012. We're really banging them out now. And like I said on previous podcasts, during isolation and, these restrictions, I've been watching so much more YouTube and doing a lot more research and really trying to get that jump on for when things get good again. How can we improve our business and take our business, into the future and be better off from, all of these learnings. And one thing that I'm really big on, and I've actually got in our business, is I've got this technology platform which is called Perkbox, and it asks my staff every week 5 random questions, and then they are allowed to leave feedback, and it's all anonymous. So I get really good feedback about the company, what we're doing right, what we're not doing so right, where do they see themselves within the company, and do they bring value? And really, it's opened a lot of doors, and it's allowed us to see what we think is a great company to work at, that there is some people that are not always happy. And so today's podcast is how to make people happy at work. And I've been doing some research on this, and I always research on this. Being the owner and, of All Properties Group, I try and make sure that our employees are as happy as possible. So let's get stuck in it. Now, there's 7 billion, 8 billion people in the world. Now, there's about 3 billion of these people that actually have jobs, that work in the world, and about 40% of them say that they are actually happy at work. So what that really breaks that down to, that means that there is about 1.8 to almost 2 billion people that are not happy at work. And that's really alarming, and it really surprised me when I saw that statistic. So what does that do, both to the people and to the companies that they work in? Well, let's talk about money. So companies that have a lot of happy employees have 3 times the revenue growth compared to companies where that's not true. Now, they outperform the stock market by a factor of 3 from our research. And if you look at the employee turnover, it's half of that of companies that have a lot of unhappy employees. So the miracle thing is, you don't have to spend a lot of money to make this happen. It's not about ping pong tables, massages each week, or them picking up your pets and walking them, and whatever all of the perks are that we see that Facebook and Google and all of these big organizations have. It's not about the perks. It's all about how they're treated by their leaders and by the people that they actually work with. So I'd like to share some ideas that create happy employees. Idea number 1, in companies where employees are happy, what you'll find are 2 things are present: trust and respect. Now, leaders often say, we trust our employees, we empower our employees. And when an employee needs a laptop, okay, say, and this is a true example, say 15 people have to, approve that laptop. So the employee, all the words are right, but 15 levels of approval through the hierarchy of that company for a $1,500 laptop, you've actually spent more money than the laptop just to get the approval. So, and the employee feels that, they're not really being trusted. So what you can do as an organization is, do you have a high level of trust? The first organization that comes to mind for us is Four Seasons. Now, they have a magnificent properties and hotels all around the world, and their employees are told, and I think this is a really great thing, if you look up Four Seasons, do whatever you think is right when servicing the customer. And that's what you need to remember. To handle, to hand that trust over to your employees and to do whatever they think is right makes the employees feel great. And this is why they're actually known for delivering some of the best service in the world in the hotel chain. Now, idea number two is fairness. The thing that erodes trust in an organization or a company is faster than anything else, is when the employees feel that they are being treated unfairly. Now, employees want to be treated with the same, regardless of their rank or their age or their race or their experience or their job category compared to anybody else. And when I think about really good companies where they get fairness right, Salesforce, I think, is one of those companies that first comes to mind. Now, idea number 3 is listening. So to be a listener who connects with all types of people, we have to unlearn a few things. We've all been taught about active listening and eye contact and an intense stare and a compassionate look. That's not listening, guys. Repeating what the person says, that's not listening. Now, being humble and always hunting and searching for the best idea possible, that is listening. And employees can feel whether you're doing that or not. They want to know when they talk to you and share an idea, did you consider it when you made a decision? The one thing that everybody appreciates and wants when they're speaking is to know that what they say matters so much that you actually may change your mind. Otherwise, what's the point of the conversation? Now, we all know the things that we need to change, the things that we need to do differently, the way you behave, the way you treat others, the way you respond, the way you support, defines the work experience for everybody around you. Changing to be a better person. The world is littered with those failures. But changing because there's something that you believe in, some purpose that you have, where you're willing to risk almost everything because it's important to you, that's the reason to change. If it's not, you should probably just go and find a different place to work. And that is, and that's just this is a really quick podcast. And I just wanted to, it's so important to me. I believe that I have a fantastic company. And when I got some of the feedback, they were, at the moment, like a lot of our feedback that I'm getting each week is job security. So, each time I speak to the staff, I'm like, oh, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't worry. We're going to get through this. We've applied for this. We're going to be here. We're going to stand by you as much as we possibly can. Yes, we have had to let people go. But the ones that are still here, we're still seeing that stress and anxiety in their face and in their body language, that they are scared. They are worried. We all are, So how is it my job as a leader, as a boss, to be compassionate and, to make them understand that, we're here to help and to support them. So, it's just one thing that I brought into our business. It's probably been in our business about 2 or 3 months now, and it's called Perkbox. And I absolutely love it. It gives me a really good insight into the business of who they like, who they don't like, where we can change, what can we do better, what are they loving about working here, coming here every day and putting a smile on their face and being the best person that they possibly can. So it's, don't be scared to ask for feedback, because if you are a leader or you're a boss or a sales manager, how can you get these employees to trust you and to give everything that they've got, while they're at work? So thanks for tuning in. That is episode, what did I start? Was it 2012? Yeah, 2012, I think it is, whatever number it is. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. How to make people happy at work. That was Chris Gilmour. This is me.